I've been to Japan before and done all the touristy things, so this time around I really want to see the nature and the unbeaten path of Japan.
We have hired a car and we're going to go on a road trip through the countryside, the mountains and off the beaten track. So let's go. Guys, we've just found a vending machine that sells all different sorts of ice creams. There's even uji matcha there, absolutely everything. And then you've got your drinks over here. And the coolest thing about Japan's vending machines is that you can get coffees and they will actually be hot. There's tea as well, green tea, all sorts.
This ice cream was just 10 out of 10. It was so creamy, tasted super strong of matcha and was just, so delicious. The first stop was Toshogu Shrine and it did not disappoint. It was so beautiful seeing all of the shrines and there's so much to see there. You could spend a couple of hours. There was these misters that are designed to keep you
Had a warning come up saying there's a tornado only 10 miles away from us. This is crazy.
Also, colour theory in action here. Red and green go extremely well together and I think the Japanese know that. Next we saw these wood carvings and these little wooden boards here are prayers. You can purchase a piece of wood and then write your prayer or your wish on it and gift it to the temple and hope that your wish comes true. Also some water here that you're not meant to drink, you're meant to just wash your hands with it. However, I still saw quite a few Japanese people drinking it, so I guess it can't be too bad. I loved all the murals, paintings and the gold detailing on all the buildings. It was so eccentric and beautiful to see. The atmosphere was peaceful and very, very zen. It's a nice place to relax and enjoy the view, and super affordable.
Hi guys, so
I would
I'm
definitely
currently
recommend
at
visiting, and there weren't too many other tourists there either.
Absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
So it was completely free to visit Keegan Falls, and these are shots that I took on my phone. Of course, vending machines everywhere, love that for Japan. Some gorgeous tropical flowers here, the air was super humid. And then, of course, we got the drone out and took these really cool drone shots. They look amazing. It was beginning to get dark, so we had to head off. We met some people from America who were very interested in the drone footage, and yeah, we went to find a hostel for the night, so I had a look online and picked out this place, which I'll give you a little tour of. So it's a very traditional Japanese house, lots and lots of wood everywhere, paper walls, all wooden furniture and quite dark, but very, very traditional, so I quite liked that. And then we had a look at our next route and we saw that if you get rid of tolls, it would cost £20 for tolls, but if you got rid of them it only makes half an hour difference, so you really need to check with the tolls because they're adding up.
You know, you're getting out in the sticks when this is the toilet. So we are currently visiting a public free foot spa, which is really, really cool. The water is absolutely crystal clear.
This location is Oga River Foot Spa, and you can walk down to the river, which is only a few meters away from the foot spa, and there are plenty of dragonflies, wildlife, butterflies and fishermen down there, and you can see fish in the river too. The next spot was Suragajo Castle, and we arrived pretty late so we weren't able to enter, but we did walk around the grounds and there's mini shrines and temples that you can visit. and the castle itself is very beautiful to see and very impressive. Especially with the drone shots, it looks incredible.
So been driving for quite a while, and from a distance we've been seeing this for miles, and we thought it was a huge Buddha, but we've come up close and it's actually a female holding a baby. It's absolutely beautiful. It's pretty late, so it's closed, we can't actually go in, but it's gorgeous.
We then headed over to Inawashiru Lake, and I grabbed this huge garlic bread that was just delicious. And we had dinner with some beautiful views of the lake. We had some pizza, some steak, and watched the sunset from this location, and a little dessert as well, and it was really tasty. Then we headed over to stay in a hotel for the night, and the following morning we headed over to Fukushima, where we spent the day exploring abandoned buildings, but I've made a whole separate video on that, which is already up online.
Oh no, dude's stuck. Oh no, it's fine.
We then started our journey back to go and drop the car off, and we stopped off at the Shiba Mountain Buddha, which was breathtaking to see. And at first I thought it had been carved out of a stone, but on closer inspection it looked like certain parts were added to it, but it was still very impressive to see.
So we're at the Great Buddha of Nihonji, and the entry price is around £3, so it's not bad. You can go all the way up to the top of the mountain, but that takes around 40 minutes to go up and 40 minutes to go down. And we've got a very busy day, so we're not going to be doing that. But this is absolutely stunning. So beautiful to be able to see this. It's a beautiful hot sunny day. You can hear all the bugs around me. They sound really nice, very, very zen.
We then carried on and walked around the area where you can see lots more temples and shrines, and there's actually quite a big mountainous hill here, and there's a lot of shrines you can visit and a lot of things you can see, but we were incredibly tired and very, very hot, so we only saw a couple of things before heading back. But you could easily spend half a day here, and it's great value for around £3 for the day. You can see so much and do so much.
The crickets are bloody massive. Look at him. We're handling a person. Decided to walk up a little bit and come check out this pagoda here, and then this one right here too.
So the cost breakdown for hiring a car for 3 days is £100 in car rental. The tolls were extremely expensive at £130, and fuel was £50. So when you weigh it up with looking at the train from Tokyo to Fukushima, for 2 people a return train would have been £150. So the hire car is far more expensive, especially with the tolls, but you do get to see a lot more, and you can definitely explore more of the countryside.
Driving through Tokyo, and this is the Shibuya Scramble Square. Look at that. It's been going on for ages.